Larmey in the red.
Ready? Alex, ready? Hey!
All right. Adam Smith with the short haircut. Alex Larmey is on the mat with the mohawk. Smith dives over. Larmey rolls with him, pushes off the hips. Good job by Larmey. Had he not put his hand on those hips, he'd have an opponent on top of him in side control. Larmey grabbing the head, that's really just to slow Smith down. He's just trying to stop him, say, hey, where are you going there, young Adam? Smith starting to settle in. Smith now coming around the neck, a reverse position, but it allows him to drop his shoulder and start to turn the chin of his opponent. It's a tactic we saw Valentina Shevchenko do last night when she was on top of Andrade, taking that shoulder and forcing the chin to look away. Smith trying frantically to break the guard of Larmey. Smith is trying to advance this match. Larmey's legs are a little longer than I think Smith is used to. Larmey very long for this division. Now Larmey's bringing a knee inside. Here's going to be opportunity for Smith. Oh, Larmey comes all the way over. Smith pulls that arm out. Larmey's going to use it to try to sweep, and he does, and Larmey comes on top. Whoa, that was the reversal of the day. Now Larmey's on top. Notice where Larmey's forearm is. That's called framing, guys. He's building a frame. He puts that arm in there. It's like a crowbar. You can't move it. So now it just creates a problem for Smith. Okay, now it's one more thing to worry about. You have to get all your worries out of the way before you can go on the offense. So for Larmey to offer, and he's doing it again. He's not going to tap him there. He's just annoying him. But you have to get all those nuisances out of the way before you can get going. All right, this is a reverse choke. That can serve as a bit of a neck breaker. A reverse. Rear naked by Larmey, but Adam Smith uses it for a reversal. Larmey showing his flexibility. If Smith can pin him against the fence here, this fence, if you know how to use it, will serve as your tag team partner. See a number of guys who are looking for and dreaming about competing in submission. Underground, and I will see the way they're training. They don't all have a fence, but they do have a matted or a padded wall. And they will make sure that they spend a lot of time up against that wall, and you have to. It is a tool. And it will work very much against you, or it will work very much with you, based on your experience of spending some time there. Now, Larmey's got, you'll notice that Larmey's head is against the fence. And guys, whether you're watching submission grappling or you're watching MMA, if you're ever the one in the precarious spot up against the fence, you do not want your head touching it. As soon as you get close, you want to post, pull yourself back a little bit further and get your back on the fence. If your back or shoulders on the fence, now the fence is working with you. If your head is touching the fence, it's working against you. All right, we got about 70 seconds left here. If these boys want to figure this out themselves. If nobody says mercy, we will. Let the unified rules of overtime set in. Larmey trying to post. Larmey's thinking armbar. Yep, Smith knew it. He pulled that arm out, and Larmey uses that to go right down to his reversal. I like that sequence. I like that sequence when a guy goes for an arm bar and uses it to set something else up. That's what we call chain grappling. One thing into the next. Easier to see in boxing, right? You throw a left, you follow it with a right. You throw a right, you follow that with a hook to the body. It's easier to see chain striking. It's much rarer to see chain grappling. And it's a thing of beauty when a guy does it right. Larmey's doing it right. All right, Smith on top here, about 20 seconds. I can hear him huffing. I can hear him puffing. We got a cameraman, a referee, and a doctor down on that floor, just by example. When you have this quietness, guys, that we've experienced for the last year of this world, when you have this quiet, we're taking all these things in. You're able to assess a guy's breathing. All right, toss of the coin here. Referee shows him who's who. It comes up. Larmey.
Red one, he's going to attack first.
Larmey did not defer. He elected the back. Do you guys remember Pride Fighting Championships? All right, we're starting here. Smith's going to get it. Smith's out. Smith's out. Wow. 5 seconds showing on the clock. The reality could have been closer to 4. That was one of the fastest escapes ever. You guys remember the Pride Fighting Championships? It used to be silent. They'd fight in an arena. There could be 50,000 people there. You wouldn't hear a thing. You'd hear every instruction by the referee. The reason for that was culturally, in Japan, they thought it was polite. They thought cheering or doing anything to distract potentially one of the athletes was rude. Oh. All right, it turns out Smith isn't coming here to play. Smith knows what is up in overtime. He escaped in 4 seconds. He submitted in 4 seconds. The official clock will say 5 on each. I don't want to hear it because my point is the same. Offensively and defensively, that was flat impressive. Wow, future opponents, word to the wise, do not get into overtime with Adam Smith. Kevin Keeney, I know you're impressed. Tell me most with who?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner due to armbar at only 3 seconds in the bottom half of overtime round number 1, Adam Smith.
Wow.